Good morning, everybody. You might remember me. I've posted a number of videos on YouTube over the last few months regarding my road to receiving a full upper denture. It's been a little while since I've posted a video, and that's just purely because life's been pretty frantic the last few months. I do work full time and I am travelling around a fair bit. Today I am in a hotel room in Leeds because I'm undergoing a course for my job at the moment. I am a nurse by background. So just to give you a little update on how I'm getting on really with my complete upper denture. So I started my journey, I had my upper teeth removed due to periodontal disease now a few months ago, which was a difficult journey to go through. Difficult because losing your teeth at any age is hard. But actually the transition from having those teeth removed to actually receiving my full upper denture hasn't been anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. So I think today what I'd like to do is just give you some reassurance really, and also just let you know how I've adapted to life with having a new denture. So tooth removals are never nice, and they're not easy either, and you do get through them. As you'll see from my previous videos, the first few days after tooth removal is unpleasant, but the weeks and months that follow, actually you heal very quickly. If you follow all the advice from your dentist, you should get through that with relative ease really. I've now had my upper denture for just over 2 months, I think now. So if you can see from my video, that's my upper denture. So I don't have implants. This is a proper temporary denture for 6 months. I had this placed pretty much after my final extraction. So I had my extractions done in two halves. I had my back teeth removed first, and then I had my front teeth removed, and my temporary denture was then given to me that same day. At first, trying to talk with a denture is difficult, and you lisp a lot, and it is quite difficult, but now I have no problem at all with talking. I can shape all my words, I can sing in the car. It doesn't really bother me, and to be honest, there are periods of the day where I don't even think about having a denture in place. I have taken some measures just to make myself feel more secure with my denture. So I do use a fixing cream on my denture plate, and that holds my denture pretty much all day. If I put that fixing cream on when I put my teeth in the morning, it will pretty much hold until 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening, as long as I'm not doing anything to destabilise the denture. The problems I've had, and I haven't got over yet, and I'm open to ideas and suggestions, are that I cannot bite with my denture. So that's one of the biggest downfalls of having a denture. With your own teeth, you don't think twice about picking up a sandwich and biting that sandwich. You don't think twice about biting, a sausage roll, or whatever it might be. But actually with a denture, you do not have the strength in those front teeth to be able to bite. Well, I certainly don't. And even with fixing cream. If I try and bite, it destabilizes my denture and I end up with one of the sides will pop loose, and then my denture will rock for the rest of the day, which is annoying, because then what I find myself doing, and I don't know about you, is I either am clenching my teeth all day or I'm rocking my denture from side to side just because it's become a habit. So that's the biggest problem, and I think in a social situation, I'll give you an example. I've just spent 3 days in Leeds. This is my final morning in Leeds today, and meeting with a group of my colleagues to have lunch, and it's sandwiches or it's big thick wraps full of chicken and bits and pieces. I can't eat those. I physically cannot bite into those things, so I either have to deconstruct it and eat in little bits, because you can chew. The chewing is something that you get used to, and to be honest, I haven't really experienced that many problems with chewing. It is literally the bite. I just don't have a bite. I don't think I will ever have a bite, and so I think you will have to make some sacrifices and find other ways to adapt, so that you can function normally. On the positive side of having the denture in, everyone comments on how nice my teeth look. I used to have very crooked teeth before having dentures. So now I have nice straight teeth, and I've also had comments that unless I pointed it out that they were a denture, people would not know. And I think going for a more natural coloured denture that matches your bottom teeth, if you're only having a partial, excuse me, if you're only having one set of your teeth removed, it is best to match them up to the bottom teeth, which is what I did. So if I come a bit closer, you can see I didn't go for sparkly white teeth because that's not natural for me and it would look a bit odd. So my bottom teeth do need cleaning, and I have got a dead tooth at the bottom from a root canal years ago, but I don't want to have my bottom teeth removed at the moment. Actually, there's no need to do that. So to make them look as natural as possible, I went for a colour that matched those bottom teeth the best, basically. I may at some point have that black tooth removed and a bridge put in, but I think after going through everything I've gone through in the last few months, I'm not in a hurry to do that. So all in all, the journey has been okay. So I want to reassure people that having a denture put in is not the end of your world. I take my dentures out in the evening before I go to bed, before I get up in the morning, before I go downstairs, I brush my bottom teeth and I put my denture in to start the day, and I feel human from that point on. It's not very nice not having my teeth in now, although you get to the end of your day after having your dentures in all day, and it is quite a nice release to be able to take them out in the evening and just let your jaw rest and let your gums feel some fresh air. So what I would say is, don't worry about having a denture put in. It will not be the end of your world. It is something that you are going to learn to adapt to. I think eventually I would love to have implants done. I can't afford implants, and that's part of the reason that I'm not having them done. I have done a bit of research about going to Turkey, because you could have upper and lower implants done for around £10,000, which is a fraction of the cost in the UK. But I can't afford that either at the moment, so I will happily continue with my denture. The other thing I would say is that this is a temporary denture, because you will expect a degree of shrinkage in your gums, and you will get some bone loss after having your denture fitted. But my permanent denture is meant to be fitted in August. We're now, where are we? April? We're almost, no, yeah, we're almost May. This denture fits perfectly for me still. I haven't needed to go back and have any adjustments done to this denture. Using the fixing cream is sufficient for me at the moment, and that may change over the next few months, but as it stands at the moment, I'm not running backwards and forwards to dentists, and it is not impacting on my life at all. So I hope that gives you some reassurance that once you've got it and you've adjusted to it and it becomes a norm in your life, you'll be fine. You will be absolutely fine. So I got a bit lax about posting videos just because my life is quite busy. But I will give you another update. It may not be in the next week or the next 2 weeks, but I will at regular intervals try and get a video put up just so that you can continue to see my progress if you are interested in seeing that. And definitely come August, I will let you know whether I am transitioning to a permanent denture or whether I am choosing to stay with this temporary denture for a bit longer, because if it's fine and it's not causing any problems, why would you have another one done? But obviously if my gums do shrink a lot more, then yes, I will, but it's an extra cost. It is a big cost having that denture. So there is no rush to do that. So I hope that's an okay update for you. As normal, please put your messages in the chat. Apologies for the big delay in not posting a video to update you sooner, but I do try and answer any questions that come through, so by all means do pop them in the chat and I will come back to you. So lovely to see you all, and I will get another update up in the coming weeks. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.